It's time to bust a move. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10
dance crazes.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Number 10! I'm starting the list with Single Ladies coming in at 10th place. It's a banger, an absolute banger. However, there's only one dance move that we all know, really. It's a great move, I'll give him that, but I can't carry it higher than 10th place on this list. I mean, maybe some people do know all the moves, but all I know is the hand and the down, 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 down. Number 9!
It's Mr. Tumble's song time! Hokey Cokey! It's time for the Hokey Cokey! You put your left arm...
At 9th place, we have the Hokey Pokey, a kid's classic. It's incredibly easy to dance to. Everyone knows the moves, just whack on the song and it literally tells you what to do. Bit slow, it universally connects us all through childhood, but if you're pulling this song out over the age of 15, you are either categorically a loser or maybe the coolest person at the party. Style it out or fuck off.
Your right arm out, in, out, you shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about.
Tell me a story, tell me a story, tell me a story, remember what you said.
I've always been a keener. Like, throughout school, I tried my hardest at everything. Like, every club, I did basketball, dance, football, guides, swimming, drama, like the whole shebang. I just wanted to be I wanted to be the best. But I wasn't very good at anything in particular. And I was particularly bad at dance, but like the friends that were around me at the time, they were all really good at dance. They were doing like hip hop lessons and like ballet lessons and tap dance and ballroom and all this. And it was like a small group of like 10 of us or something like that, all girls. And yeah, they were all really good at dance and I wanted to be just as good as them. And I kind of believed that I was on the same level as them, even though I was so bad. Like, I had all the energy, like I was throwing myself everywhere, but nothing was coordinated. It was awful. Like, the thought of my parents having to go and watch me dance and be like, yeah, that's really good, Sophia. I think this is really working out for you. But anyway, so in year 7, I was with these girls and we had to, it was like called like a dance showcase where you had to choose a song, make a dance like as a group, and everyone did them like in a big performance. We had like our first meeting about what song we were going to dance to, and they were suggesting things like Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, the like classics at the time. I was kind of like, yeah, like I understand where you're coming from, and it'd be good to do a dance to, but I think like there's a song that could top all this. I know there could be, but I just kind of sat there and listened to them. So I went back home that night because we had the first meeting. Went back home and I was like, right, I'm going to find the best song for this. So I went on my little iPod Touch and I went through all the music, and it wasn't really what they were looking for, but I was like, I know I can find a better song that will look fucking sick if we pull this off. If we pull this off, then it'll be amazing. So I was going through the iPod Touch and I found the song, and I listened to it like on repeat, and I was like, yeah, I know, this is gonna be the one. So I'd got a few dance moves ready to go and show the girls and be like, this is the one that we need to do. So we came in the next day and everyone was like, yeah, like I don't really mind what song we do. Like there weren't too many ideas floating around, so I was like, okay, girls, sit down. I've got a song for us and it's gonna be revolutionary. They were like, okay, you know, they didn't say anything, but they were thinking it like, oh God, like amateur. She doesn't know what she's going on about. But I knew in my heart, I was like, this is the right song for us. So I sat them all down, and I knew they were gonna love it. I knew they were gonna fucking love it. We can go absolutely nuts to it. And I started playing The Prodigy's Out of Space. And then it gets going, and then I realise at that point I don't know any dance moves. All I know is just like fucking go nuts. Like the song is going and going and going, and I'm flinging myself around, and I'm like, I'm just not even gonna look at them. Like I know that they're gonna be sat there with their jaws open, like what the hell is this? Unbelievably amazing. And the song kept on going. I was loving it. I was doing it, and I felt like I was invincible. And I really did try. I tried my bloody hardest. They were speechless. The song started to stop, or maybe someone else stopped it. I'm not too sure. And I like looked round with a big smile on my face, and I was like, girls, so. What do we think? And they didn't know what to say. They were sat there looking up at me, and then one girl piped in. She like put her hand up and was like, yeah, appreciate what you're doing, but I don't think this is gonna work for us.
Number 8!
Okay, cats, throw your mittens around your kittens, and away we go! Let's go! Let's have jive!
For I was home late one night. My papa said everything's alright.
And at 8th place, we've got the hand jive. This one tests you. It's a good fast pace. It's a bit old now. I don't know whether everyone would know what to do if it was played. I kind of knew what to do, but I was still out of time and I feel like I was missing a move. It's fun though, and it's got a great beat. Song looks pretty cool when everyone's doing it, or it looks really bad, and it's funny to laugh at that. Number 7! In 7th we have the conga, a classic song for a wedding reception, and so for this one, instead of me dancing, you can have a little clip of my parents' wedding. Young and old can get involved. It's seemingly being phased out, which is a deary shame. I don't think I've been to a party and done a conga in a long time. The longer the line, obviously, the better the party. But you got to have a lot of friends for that, though. And for this reason, it can't be higher than 7 because it's mocking me for not having enough friends.
Like a train across the floor. You. Come on and join the conga. Do. It's conga night for sure. It's conga.
Number 6!
Yes, it's Wakefield and Saturday night.
Saturday night, I feel the air is getting hot. Like you, baby. I'll make you mine, you know I take
Number 6 is Saturday Night. The song really elevates this dance. If you don't know the dance, then it's still fun to listen to. I won't lie, I really struggled to remember how to dance to this. But then I finally kind of got it, but it made me angry. But then it was such a good song, and it was and it made me doubt its position, because originally I thought higher, but it's not user friendly. I would question how many people actually know the moves, but I guess as long as there's one geezer at the party that knows how to do it, then everyone will fly.
Saturday night, I feel the air is getting hot.
I'm going to have a cup of tea!
All lined up in a wedding group, here we are for a photograph. We're all dressed up in
The cow!
not to laugh. She's Yuri Caveman in his fur to protect Gretna Green. There's always been a photographer to hold the
Well, that's good. Right, so I've had a cup of tea and I'm thinking about TikTok dances because, dance crazes and dance fads for the Macarena, cha-cha slide, blah, 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 blah. There doesn't seem to be as many anymore. Like, we're still going through the old ones, which is great because the old ones are classic. But, I mean, you've got, Gangnam Style, but that was, 2012. And, was there, Whip and Nay Nay? I can't remember what year that is. Or, like the Harlem Shake, that was also one that's, within the past, 10, 15 years or whatever. But it seems like people are moving away from doing the group dances, but then doing individual dances that everyone knows. But I don't think it's COVID. I think COVID has made it so that people are doing individual dances more, but it was already starting to come that way. It's also a weird one because I guess there was also kind of people were getting too nervous to be doing the group dances. You'd have to have a couple beers down you before you were going on the dance floor doing that. But then now, because you can just film yourself and post it online and you don't have to see people's faces. I mean, people comment, but you can just turn off the comments and not look at it. With the group dances, there has to be a time and a place. I mean, you can do it in any situation, but you get looked at a bit weird. Instead, people are doing dances in their bedrooms and filming them and putting them online.
Number 5!
There's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy.
5th place, we're getting to the good stuff. The YMCA. Embarrassingly so, I fucked this up more than I should. I would say it's easy. It is easy. I don't know how I messed this up. But it's easy moves. If you don't know the moves, then I question that you've ever left the house. And apparently, I haven't.
YMCA, it's fun to stay at home. YMCA. You can get yourself
Number 4! Shut up. I know you need to do Cotton Eye Joe with a partner, but I don't have a partner, so I'm doing it by myself.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton
Right, so at number 4 we've got Cotton Eye Joe. I love this song because you can fling people around and you have to keep up with however fast your partner's going. You can sing to it and you can dance to it and you get to know people. Great song, and that's why it's number 4.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe.
Right, so I reckon I was in like year 2 or something, and the girl that I want to be mates with, she was like really into dancing at the time, and she had like sick moves. Well, I mean, I thought she did. She was in year, but it was year 2. Obviously, she wasn't that good, but we were like kind of friends. But I was like, I want to be this girl's best friend, so I thought I could impress her by making up my own dance, and she would, of course, once she had seen that, would be my best friend. Then one day she asked me to come over her house after school, which I was a bit excited about. Fuck yeah. I chose my song, My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas, to do a proper sexy dance to. Well, I thought it was sexy. The dance went a little something like, I mean, okay, it wasn't the best dance. I was just shaking my hips from side to side. She wasn't very impressed. I didn't stop until the song was over, even though she told me to, because obviously I was only doing one fucking dance move. But I was still convinced if she watched me long enough, she would understand my complex interpretive dance skills, and we'd go on our merry way. Yeah, it didn't work out. Number 3! When I first made this list, this was actually in 2nd, and then I went to do all the dances, and I tried to do it, and it looks really simple, and I remembered it being really simple, but I couldn't remember it. Also, it looked fucking ridiculous when I was doing it by myself. I had to take points off because I didn't know it properly, and maybe it's just not as popular anymore. I mean, I haven't done it in a long time. I thought this one was more well known, but then when I typed it into YouTube to find the dance, there weren't many videos. The only one that came up was, I think the Derry Girls show, they danced to this. It was interesting looking on YouTube at the dances because it's a lot different to TikTok, because on TikTok, well, for a start, you're only doing like a section of it, and also a lot of people on TikTok are like wanting to look good when they're doing it, whereas YouTube is more, I'd say there's more like comedy ones or like flash mob like documentation of dances. But I do love this dance. It's great. When this comes on, everyone's rushing to sit down to get. You don't want to be at the front and you don't want to be at the back. Yeah. Number 2!
This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band, and this time we're gonna get funky.
In 2nd place, we've got the Cha-Cha Slide. So I'd say on my list, this is probably my favourite song, and it is a brilliant dance. But I had to give 1st place to someone else. The brilliance of this song is that if for some strange reason, the cha-cha slide went out of fashion at some point in the history of the world, and then someone found it 1,000 years later, whacked it on, they'd still know what to do. I definitely had the most fun doing this dance. With the other ones, I probably did about like a minute, 30 seconds of each dance, but I did the entirety of this dance just because I was having a lot of fun with it, to be honest. It's very deserving of its second place, and if this isn't playing at a party, then I don't want to be at that party.
Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha.
Oh god!
Let's go to work.
Number 1! And of course, at number 1, we have the Macarena. Need I say more? It's the cream of the crop. Everyone knows the Macarena. Everyone knows how to do the Macarena. It's not too much effort, but it's enough effort to be fun. Doesn't matter whether you hate everyone on the dance floor. Once you're in the Macarena trance, everyone is friends, and it's lovely, and it's amazing, and I hope it never fades out. It's gone through generations of people, and it's still number 1. I just can't speak highly enough over the Macarena. It was the one that I had the most fun dancing to, even by myself, in a group. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't want him, couldn't stand him. He was no good, so I.
When